Alright, Preston, going to Preston. 68 miles to Preston. I gotta take a right on 4th, and then that magically turns into the highway, I guess. It's a pretty straightforward drive, I believe, from what the map says. So is this 4th? Because this is probably it. Yeah, it says it's 4th. Okay. Preston. Alright, so I had a little breakfast, and I'm so happy that I was able to just have a small breakfast. Just eat a small bowl of cereal, and I'm good. Instead of filling up a big bowl, I've reduced it to small bowls, and I feel much better for that. I think I'll be happier eating smaller meals more frequently than big meals less frequently. It works out better. It works out good. I don't have the bloat. I don't have the problems with overeating. That was my biggest. I guess that's my biggest issue. I mean, I've got the food down. I think I'm eating whole foods and all that. But I was just overeating the whole foods with the size of my bowl. So the bowl is only a fraction of the size of the one I've been eating out of. What is it, 25? And my stomach's thanking me. I think my gut is thanking me. I really haven't had serious tightness in my intestines in some time now. And that may be because it's repairing. It might be repairing itself because I'm eating smaller meals and not stretching so much. I was reading the Matthew McConaughey or whatever, the guy that was in Friends. He had a perforated or punctured intestine at 49. He had surgery. He was in hospital for 4 months, and he didn't die, but they want to associate that his problem with alcoholism, which very much is possible. But I'm suffering similar effects, and a lot of it's probably from the overeating. I mean, they say that you get a perforated intestine, a hole in your intestine, from either a knife wound or alcoholism or some trauma. Mine wasn't perforated. I don't believe that I got a hole in my intestine. I believe that I got like a stretch. I believe it's stretched. Like I got like a pocket. You can get holes, you can get pockets. I believe I got to the point where I got a pocket. It's actually coming up here. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful because of the highway. There could be a little confusion up here actually. I think I got 3 choices: 15, 30, or 91. I'm going south. There really shouldn't be too many choices. I'm going south. 15, 30, I forget what it is. Somebody chooses to walk on the road rather than on the crosswalk. Is that guy crazy or something? Is he maybe trying to cross? Okay. Yeah, I'm going towards Salt Lake. So, yeah, I guess 15, 30, and 91, all 3 of them are this way. 15, 30, and 91 to McCammon or Salt Lake. I did not see McCammon on my map. I do not understand that one. I was looking at Preston and everything down that way. I've been to some of them cities down there, not Preston, but I'm going to skip over the cities I was in. Maybe I'll stop in a couple to see if anything's changed. Because I know the library, they shut down the library in Ogden while I was there. And so it's open now. So I'm curious about that one. 80, oh my God. All right. Oh, this bridge looks like it's a bump. I'm gonna just take it easy on this one. Oh yeah, that's a bit of a bump. Okay, just pick it up now. 5 axles or more, something. Okay, Incom 8, McCammon 20, Salt Lake 153, jeez. Okay, so McCammon is not on my radar, really. Fender Bender. Okay, I'll get it up to 70. Just to please the speed bump, the speed planes. But yeah, I mean, my breakfast was not too large. I feel great about that. I've spent many years overeating. And it comes down to just, right now it comes down to the size of the bowl. Man, they had like some kind of a fire here. Looks like it might have been a controlled fire. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of trying to get safely to the next city. Oh, something's flapping. I took the seat off the bicycle for this drive. I still got those straps. They flap around quite a bit. I should strap those straps down so they don't flap. I think that might be too much drag. Okay. All right. Oh, there's a cop. He's checking both sides. Checking for speeders at 80-mile-an-hour highway. My God, what do people have? People really have to push themselves to speed on a highway like this. So yeah, I'll be entering Utah at some point. I'm sure of it. Practically in Utah territory anyway, with the influence of Mormonism. Although I gotta say, the internet's very liberal. At the library, they didn't block 4chan. They didn't block LiveLeak. If they don't block 4chan or LiveLeak, then they're really good. If they block the porn sites, it goes either way. I get a little disappointed, but that's fine. I don't need to be watching porn all day. I like this guy's speed. It's at 60. Salt Lake 149. I'm not really in a hurry. As you see, the landscape is changing. I'm gonna start seeing cactuses at some point. Start seeing ephedra, which I should probably not try again, but I kind of want to. I'm getting into ephedra territory. This would be, yeah, Salt Lake had it. There's a little cat. Yeah, they gotta water the heck out of that to keep it green. You don't water for a year and it goes dry. See this? It's gonna probably be kind of a hot day in up at the 80s down here. Nights get really cool. Nights get longer. I'll endure the 80s, I think. Just to get a jump on the winter, because I could, if I wanted to, I could make one big jump in one day with a car like this, highway system set up like this. All it takes is a day. I mean, I've driven from Rice Lake, Wisconsin to Shreveport, Louisiana in like 26 hours. I didn't even sleep, but I could do that at age 19. And that's you know, a day. I could escape, you know, when it gets too cold up here, just jump the car, drive that length of time, and boom, I'm in a warmer climate again. But I kind of want to take my time, stop in between. That's one of the advices that my dad gave me. He's like, why don't you just take your time and stop at cities on your way. And when I was in the military, that just didn't seem like much of an option. But now I'm like, you know, hey, that's a good idea. I'll stop at cities, why not? It sounds nice. I'll get familiar with what I can. I don't want to rush. Oh, hey, okay. Better get into that left lane again. So I rarely see like state patrol on the highways running radar. That guy back there was a rarity. At this hour, when I drive in the morning like this at this hour, I don't think they're really sitting out. It's just maybe Pebble Creek Recreation Area. They say you can do some skiing. Pebble Creek. Well, there's not much for trees, so I'm gonna miss the trees. I miss the trees. I got that hammock, and now I'll have absolutely nowhere to set up. The hammock is just gonna be, maybe it'll be like a blanket. $65 through here. I'm already going 65. Income Community Bible Church. Man, I feel so good not overeating. I made that bowl, I filled that bowl, and I was like, I feel too lazy to fill another bowl. Besides that, I'm not that hungry. Whereas if I had my bigger bowl, I'd be like, yeah, I put too much in, I gotta try to finish it, and now I've overeaten. It's such a contrast. Something I should have been doing a long time ago. Do not pass. 15, 30, 91, still on the 3 highways. Speed limit of 65. Okay, this is challenging. A little bump bumpy, a little narrow. McCammon 10, Soda Springs 42, Salt Lake City 143. Okay, nice bumps. Nothing that's tire rubbing. I had my car light on for like 8 years now. Been driving with the car light on. Okay, somebody's pulled over. Till the day that happens for me. Stuck on the side of the road, no phone. I don't believe I recall. I haven't seen any phones along the highway for this area. California is pretty good with keeping phones on the highway. Walk to the nearest phone, I guess. Not in these remote locations. I might be a little too close to this truck. I should probably give them some space. Change out my socks too. These shoes are the worst for my socks. I don't know why they get so soggy. Sagebrush is really coming out. Not a single tree. It's all sagebrush now. Such a wasteland. My side visor for some relief. drive, an hour plus. Downey 15, Salt Lake City 133. See, I want this. Yeah. Preston is very. Something's shaking. The road is different, but that's weird. Roads have so much influence on how the car feels. this UPS truck. Arima 3, Downey 12, Salt Lake City 130. I could drive out straight up to the Salt Lake City if I wanted to, but I don't think that's such a good idea. Next service is 9 miles. Salt Lake City 126. I need to know about Preston. exit for Preston? Whoa, what is going on? I have Preston on my radar. Are you serious? This comes as a surprise. This comes as a surprise. I did not. Are you serious? Preston is this way? Holy crap. I didn't know I had to do that. I thought I studied the map pretty closely. And Aramo? What the heck? Am I in Virginia? I don't understand. I definitely want Preston. Wow, okay, yeah, I see. There is a fork in the road. I didn't pay attention to that. Wow. Okay, alright, well, I'm glad I saw that sign. I would have been caught off guard there had I been looking away. Downey 4, Preston 31, Logan 60. Yeah, I'm most interested in Preston, just out of curiosity. District. Wow, they got some big rocks. Yeah, they gotta water the heck out of this. Jeez, I'm getting into the desert. 325 people. Probably no library. To the right. Downey, Idaho. All right. Swan Lake 10, Preston 26, Logan, I don't know, 55. Got the railroad tracks on the left. The Haywire Ranch adopted this highway. What is that? Looks like that was for irrigation. They built a bridge to probably transport water. They'll do anything. They did anything they could to transport water back in the day. Before the pipe system. The open ditches. I think that the water evaporated too quickly for them. Open ditches in the desert, it's not very good because they evaporate too fast. Putting them in underground pipes is probably more desirable. What did I do with that? Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna need to find my sunglasses. It's gonna start getting too bright getting down here. geological site ahead. A bunch of cows on the right. The heat is, the sun is getting a little warm. Okay, yes, geological site on the left. And it says Red Rock Pass. Red Rock Pass. Oh, this looks like a bump. It's a little bit. Ooh, there's a fair amount of bumps. Shaking everything up. Look like some bumps. Okay, dip, bump, dip, bump. Caution, deer crossing. Ghost town. Some people live here. Preston 16, Franklin 24, Logan 45. Huh. Logan. Logan has a pretty good food bank. They said I could only use it once. But that was 2 years ago. I'm sure they've forgotten about me. what they're growing out here, but it's not, it doesn't look very successful. They managed to get rid of the sagebrush. Entering Franklin County. They've pushed back the sagebrush, but it doesn't look like they're doing so hot with what they got. Sagebrush does much better. a salt lick, I think. Are salt licks really healthy for cows? alarm. Preston's gotta be short, and I'm sure there's signs. Oh no, that's not good. Ooh, it can't be too hard to get into. Oh. I'll just take the first exit. I guess, I don't know, I just lost my directions. Google Maps has a way to really push you into just getting a GPS. I gotta start taking screenshots. Historical site ahead. Something massacre in Utah Northern Railway. Utah? Did I enter Utah? Preston, okay. 5,000 people. Am I on 800? So then I want to take a right onto State Street maybe? The library is on 1st Street. If this is 800, it might be 8th. Touch to retry. Okay. Nothing. Okay, here's a big curve. It might be the one. Yeah. So this is probably going to turn into State Street. It doesn't say it yet, but it knows it wants to. I know it wants to turn into State Street at some point, right? I'm gonna need to see a road. I'm gonna need to see an intersection or something. I'm pretty sure this turns into State Street. I'm pretty sure I'm on State Street, but without any intersections. It really looks like I'm driving into the city, so this should be State Street. I mean, the map shows that it should be State Street. Okay, there's something. State. Okay, good. Alright, then the library is a left on 1st after Oneida. Okay. But where's the library? Oh my god. Okay. You just... How did that rock hit my roof? Okay, State Street. Okay. A left on 1st and then the library's on the right. So yeah, this is the city. Oh, there's Oneida, okay. Now it's a left on 1st. I think the library might open at 11, actually. For a 5,000 population, it would be more likely to open later. 65 degrees, that's pretty good. It's kind of warm inside, though. That's certainly a cool wind outside. Alright, so this is probably 1st up here. I don't see any signs, so it's really hard to say. They don't. You got to take a guess. They didn't put up any signs for this street, if it's even a street. They don't have any signs for the library. They don't have any signs to mark the street. It's just something that only the locals know, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea if I turned on the 1st. It was supposed to be after Oneida, which I'm glad I got familiar with. If this is 1st Street, then the library's on the right. But there's no... Unless if up there... That looks more like a school with the big flag. Oh no! What's on the left? Okay, yeah, this is 1st. Is there anybody behind me? What? Ah, yes. Okay, library. Oh, man. I almost gotten into an accident. I could have gotten into an accident. Okay, so, the way the library... Larson Customer Library... Notice... What? South end of lot. Is the library open right now? They got a lot of messages.